quick shout out to Theor Thoren. Theo won his first pro fight. So he had his first pro fight. I sent you the video. Did you? You didn't respond. I don't think you were probably working when I sent it to you. I assume you didn't watch it.
No, I didn't know that. Good for him, man.
Won his first fight, the debut fight, and he won it very convincingly. It was a stoppage. He was fighting a guy who wanted to be the best ever. I was watching, I scout these fighters for him. And I said, look, your advantage is going to be striking. He's a jiu-jitsu guy, and so is Theo, but this guy's very good on the ground, very good wrestling, looks great on the ground. He's not a great striker. And so Theo knocked him down, I think 6 times, and before he finally ended the fight. It was abusive. It looked like a trans man versus a non-trans female. I don't know. I get confused. It looked like a man versus a boy, but not in a Harvey Weinstein sort of.
We call that a mismatch, Eric, in the biz.
It looked like a mismatch. Yeah. And but as a pro fight, that's an amazing start. He's got a second fight coming up in February in Orlando. So I'm going to try to get there. I don't know if I can fucking get there. It's tough when you have kids and family and all that horse shit. But it's February 10th up in Orlando. Theoren Thor Thoren will be making his second pro fight. I need to scout his opponent. I've been busy this week, but I will. And we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. His striking has gotten so much better. Like, he was abusing this guy. You would really enjoy it because very aggressive. I think a turning point for Theo was he fought a fight against the number one fighter in his division as an amateur. And quite frankly, he got fucked up pretty badly in that fight.
Yeah.
But
might have been good for him.
But he was brutalized like Rocky and kept coming like a zombie. The announcer's like, I don't know how he's doing it. He would not stop coming. He was bleeding from every single orifice. He was not having a good tactical fight. He was not doing anything tactical. It went final. It was not finished. And at the end of it, he was a bloodied mess and had put on one of the greatest shows of a guy who got crushed ever. Like, people were so amazed that not only did he take that beating, but he kept firing, kept fighting. And
so he just wouldn't give him a reason to stop the fight.
Broken nose, face split open, Rambo, Rocky, everything you can imagine, and full bore kept stepping into the pocket and throwing. And he was landing some too. Landing some too. He was landing a lot. But the other guy was definitely not in good shape at the end of the fight. Theo was in much worse shape, but I think that was a big turning point for him because that was the number one person in the country at his weight class. He's a psychopath. He'll fight anybody. Sweetest guy in the world. He's been on here many times.
Absolutely.
But you do not want to fight somebody who doesn't stop coming like that. So that's what she said, by the way.
That's what she did say.
But he took that, and for a while there, he lost his joy. He was with an old camp. He had sort of lost his joy of fighting. Now he's with a new camp. And ironically enough, when I was looking for camps for my son, I messaged him and I go, I found this gym in Tampa. I hear it's the best. Have you heard of it? He goes, that's my camp. That's what I train at. I was like, oh, that's where I'm taking my son. So he's I have 2 more years. He's 3. He needs to be 5 before he can really, right now I'm doing Gracie James games and teaching him some stuff, but he's got 5's usually where they can really start to pick it up. So he changed gyms and his love for fighting came back. You've been to a lot of different camps. Have you ever had a camp or a trainer or a person suck the joy of life out of you and then and find it somewhere else? Or have you?
I mean, I've had that. Yeah, you get the joy sucked out of you everywhere, or in a lot of places. But I had the opposite effect. I got completely revitalized when I went to Don Turner's camp